Welcome, beautiful beings of light, light beings. Welcome. How are you all as we have entered eclipse season? First of all, I just want to say I honor every one of you on this journey right now, on this ascension path, because we're being asked of a lot. Well, many of us are. I can only speak for myself. And if you're familiar with my videos, you know that I just share exactly what I'm going through. I'm quite real and raw. I don't fluff anything up. I'm on the path of the divine feminine. I go deep. I go into the body. I get messy. I share exactly what I'm going through and the highs and lows of it. And I just share authentically, and I hope that it supports you. And boy, oh boy, has it been messy lately. Wow. As we enter this eclipse season, I'm just going to share a bit about what I'm going through. And if you're new here, you know, this is what I do. I just share my part on this, my journey on this ascension process, in hope that it assists you. And then I bring through a light language transmission to hope it assists all of us on this path of awakening, of becoming more of who we truly are. Yanasheo, Yanasheo, Wakono, Wakono, Torishinia, Akatokochinia, Takachinia, Autoroshinia, Awa, Toroshana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so if you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome. Let's just tune into our heart for the moment and really be here, honoring this vessel we're embodying. We're filling up with light. We're animating with our divine I am presence. Wow, what a journey. What a journey. And right now, we're being called to really step up more into our divine human. And there's a big purification process going on. And to a certain extent, this has been going on all year, like a lot of purging. And I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I think we just got to go with it and trust the process as always. And as we entered Virgo season, I felt a real shift even more into the body, which is very Virgo. You know, my ascendant is Virgo, my moon is Pisces. And as we come into this eclipse season, this is the axis we're working with. And it's a lot about the body wisdom. You know, Virgo is the priestess of the earth. You know, Pisces is the priestess of the cosmos. And this is really coming through now, more of our cosmic magic, earthly magic, you know, that deep connection to the earth that has often been severed and disconnected, or we've felt that disconnection from our earth mother, we've felt that disconnection from our vast cosmic intelligence that we are, and we're coming back into that remembrance. And the amount of light that's been coming into the earth plane has been so phenomenal. It's really shaking up so much. And this year and this season feels very deeply physical for me. I've actually been off sick for the last over a week now, which is why you haven't seen me. I'm only able to show up when I can at the moment. I'm having to take my self-care to even new levels. And I thought I was pretty good at looking after myself, you know. But even I'm being asked of even more time to put my health and well-being first, to fill up my well first. So I just, if you're going through that, you might be even called to look after yourself even more deeply, because I feel that what we're going through now is very, very physical. We're coming into much deeper levels of embodiment, of really purging out from our cellular memory, from our physical body, that which can't really come forward with us, and the time is now. And as we come into this eclipse season, I can't tell you what to expect. I'm not an astrologer, but I know that it's wild and messy. You know, we might have moments of deep purging, emotional outpouring, physical somatic release of trauma. I've been going through that for a long time, but actually I've had quite profound periods of that in the last week or two, as I've been having to really be still and to recover through this time of a bit of illness, to really think, wow, really ask deeper questions about, am I taking care of myself? Am I able to nurture myself? Am I allowing that nurturance? I thought I was quite in tune with my body, but maybe not, you know. Maybe I can be even more tuned with my body wisdom. Maybe I can listen even more deeply. It's asking a lot of us, this journey, and we're hugely supported, and it's always happening for us, right? But at times, I have to be honest, I've been in that kind of victim that I'm having to really purge out of, like, this is too much, I can't do it, I'm not capable, this is too much for my physical vessel. You know, it feels excruciating sometimes. I feel the pressure so intense. I feel like I'm gonna, like, I don't know, be squished into nothingness or implode or something because the squeeze I've been feeling is so like, ugh. And you have to just like allow it. You know, you can't go anywhere except for more within, and see what that squeeze is squeezing you into and squeezing you out of. And so for me, this is deep karmic cycles closing. This is deep, 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 deep traumas, other lifetime traumas. I mean, part of my soul came in for this, you know. I'm all about, if you watch my videos, for really, I guess you could say it's really the path of the divine feminine, in the fact that just bringing the resurrection of the divine feminine that's been wounded, persecuted, all the stuff, right, that's been dismissed, denied, all the wounding around that, the trauma around that from this and other lifetimes, that is now coming back to be restored, to be revived, to be reclaimed, to be reborn into full authentic self-expression. However you identify, this is within all of us, and this is just my calling. You know, Lilith is conjunct my sun, you know. Lilith is sextile my moon. I am about the path of the divine feminine and about going deep into the darkness, and to bring light there, and to actually know that the dark is serving the light, and that we are all being asked to look more deeply into our depths, so we can truly live as the new human and anchor these higher frequencies into the earth through the body. And so, as we walk this path together through this eclipse season, I honour you and I honour your path. And if any of you are going through this as well, you're not alone. If you're not, you know, you might not have chosen that path, and that's fine too. We all have chosen different ways of, you know, different themes to explore in this lifetime, different things to experience and grow through. And I chose a lot of challenge and to heal my other lifetimes of trauma, and chose this divine feminine path to turn, you know, to alchemize my pain into power, and to bring these magical gifts that I'm able to express and bring through to you without fear and without distortion, and to be in this full authentic self-expression that I never saw coming. I never saw this coming. This is this expression, this me that I'm birthing and I'm bringing to you, I could never have fathomed. This is deep soul memory coming online. And so as we embody more of our soul selves, we merge more with our multidimensional aspects, which is what's happening here. I bring through these other frequencies that are, or my frequencies from my high aspects and my team, because we're all as one. There's no separation. I do not feel like I'm going out to channel other beings. I'm always here. I don't go anywhere. And this is part of the process of me bringing these transmissions through to you. Yanasheo, 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 Yanasheo. I'm really feeling like this fire rising within us. It's like this radical transformation. The fire is rising. Yanasheo, Yanasheo, Wakano, Wakano, Odoroshini Anyashe. So I'm going to bring through these light codes for all of us now to help us through this eclipse season and what we're going through now with this sort of karmic cleanse this radical transformation, these new levels of embodiment, this physical purification, and whatever else is going on. There's a lot of galactic stuff going on. I'm really feeling personally, this might be just personal, links to Orion stuff that's been going on in Orion through other lifetimes. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. So let's just come into our bodies, into our heart center, and ask, well, if you're here, then I trust that this is for you to receive and that you've already chosen on some level a yes to this. But if you're not sure and you're like, not sure if this is for me, that's absolutely fine. But maybe check in and give yourself time to listen to these light codes, this transmission, if you feel that this would really help you. And I do a lot of preparation work before I do these videos. I do not just come on. I've done like half an hour of massive cleansing, clearing, intention setting. Every one of these every one of these transmissions comes with a prayer, that how can love move through me today? How can these gifts be of service to love and the absolute highest, greatest good of all that is today? How can I be in my authentic self-expression today in service to love today? Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. And so we begin. Rushini enya kotorishini enya terashina atorini teshini rato orotinirshini etigrishini owa troshina. So let's come into our bodies. I'm feeling to take a big belly breath. Down into the belly, down into the womb, down into the pelvis. Yanasheo, Yanasheo, wakano, wakano. Listen here, listen here, listen here. Be reignited here. Onya shanrato tere shini etere 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 etere. Dushwat. Uwa. Yanasheo, 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 Yanasheo. And so we come into the sacral. So I invite you to take time out to really be with this transmission if you can. It's it can be quite potent. A lot of people experience quite profound shifts from this. If you don't, also, that's fine. Trust your process. But I invite you to take time out and not be distracted and just listen and allow your body to interpret this and to listen in as an active participant. I'm not doing something to you. You are engaged. We are partnering. My key codes are connecting with your keys or your codes. And this is a symbiosis. This is a symbiosis. So we're in the sacral, in the heart space. Yanasheo, Yanasheo, wakano, wakano. Oshiniraka neratitira itera shino owe. Irotufwe, irotufwe. Iranatara enete erotu. Irotu niata anrata ato shwat. Otokore nitere etere. Yanasheo, wakano, wakano. O yanishano, aishano. O yanishane. Irotota erate erata nata shwat. Anotore etere. So we're clearing something from the sacral here. Kirano. I'm just seeing a lot of fire here. A lot of fire rising here. Shayana kotoriana akatakashinya. Shayana kotoriana akatakashinya. Troshinya doinia tanya, otorienishe, yenashana owa, ikrutoniashani rate eshe. Yanasheo, wakano, okoroshin etige, otoroshin etere, Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana. Oishiniro tutte inderateshin. Yakono te keshinira tutta de shinira na Arututta keshinira to koshina ato eshe, Yorututta indirashini Aruto kanerate eratna to shinarata anirashini inyo. Ruto kanerate erashina atorene ete erene. Eruto terane inere. Erutut erashana o Akruto indira etere esha ya. Yukotore etere. Otut eshina. Otoye erana atarashini ato. Aruto te kare etere shetna oto kinrasha. Aruto inirashini. Yanashio, wakano. So I'm coming into solar plexus now. Torenike etere. Oh, yanisha noa. Truanisha ne. Anya shanda roto indra etere ano. Oto krashini etere shina. Oto krashini etere shena to inisha. So we're coming right to the left to do some work onto the left side. Yanashio. Yanasheo. So I feel like this is a lot about the divine feminine today, about the rising into our power and strength within us, however you identify the divine feminine within you, that wants to break free, that wants to explore, that wants to create, that wants to be the fire within. Yanasheo. So we're bringing a lot of cleansing to this left side. Akato etorishini ekere atokorshini etereshana kotok eteshini etere wa to ishiniarta rotiniashana awa Yorotut etereshini eterana atarana oto ishinirata awa orot inishe erana akana oto ishinirate ereshe erot kotika kokika. So I've come down to the root and I'm coming right up above my head. Shayana kotoriana. Yana toya nisha awani shana kroto ni rashini etikeshina toya nishina ranasha. Otore ni tere shana tore in etikeshana kroshina. Ya. Rusha. Akrut. Anata. Otoreshini etere eshana otoreshini etikere. Trusha. Kwa kika troshini etike back to the sacral. Yanasheo. It's feeling quite strong transmission today. We come back into the sacral area. I feel like there's a time of real closing and openings happening. That we are ready for this exactly now. Yanasheo, wakano. Dirashin etrotote enerate erashana odoye. Erotota enerate etrata ano. Erotota erate edre etotoshwanirana. Torote ederashana otoro inyana. Aroto enete erana oto esheni to oye. Eroto derashane eratoto eniashe. Eroto enana shana arnete edenata ano. Eroto enerate ina oa. Eroto enerashana atrene etrono odre eteshe. Eroto erashane anyo. Roto ne shenerana atarana otoro edir shini edere oto endera shen awe eroto te shenarate te darshana karoshina. So I'm coming up between the solar plexus and the sacral, between the solar plexus sacral. Orote ene te shina atoro edere shina to eroto te shenarata atarana otoro chite ishini te edere oto ene shenata ono shwat akanirata asha atera ene ne sha awa Ikorote te kerekishana atarana eterno otoroni eterishe. Yana sheo wakano. Toroshin etegre eterauto isha. Ina tarana atoroine ishana owe. Eroto yanerana atereshena atoro shwat anoa. Kirano. Shayana Kotoriana, Akatakashinya, Torshini etige, Oto Eshana Roto Irashana Atarana, Torni Tereshi, Erototo Enerashini Ekarototo, Atere Etera Atoto Shinarata Atrashini Ete. So I'm doing quite a lot of intricate codes through the sacral now, and to here, Torshini Ekaroto, the middle of the forehead. Shayana Kotoriana, Aniana, Oyane, Ishane Anoa, Otorine Anashea, Otorine Ikerana Shawa, Otorine Etra Ano, Yakato Ishana Etra Yanea Oa, Torshania Oa, Kiana Tarana Dasha Oa, Eroto Ishanirana. Oh, so there's a lot clearing from here, the mental space, or from here. Yeah, so we're doing quite a clearing here. So it feels quite a cleansing, which fits with this season of purification. But it also feels quite igniting at the same time. It feels quite bold. So I'm feeling and seeing some energies clearing. So see what you feel. Shayana Kotoriana Atoko, Sheni Ratufwe, Erotutit Nishenia, Toroshini Atoyana Atarishini Atea, or Rututik Nishena Krotu Dikishana, Oshwanirate Erana, Oshwana Rutu in Rashin Enia, or Rutu Ishenara and Nirashan Oyenana. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. Wow, there's a lot going on here. This is really fascinating. So really freeing up something within the sacral area and here in the mental space, or it could be the third eye. I'm just seeing the energies come out, so you trust what is going directed at for you. You could all be directed to different things because these codes work like that. There's not a strict way. They're overseeing everyone who's watching and directing. Your higher self will be directing what is right for you. So trust your process. Torenike shanara anera shana otoriesha. Eroto yane e shana otoyenishe. Eroto te enyatrasha. Oroto erashana atoroshini etikishawa. So we're clearing still from the sacral. Tosheana ye oa. Okonyara shenirotoye. Erotoshwanireteshe. Anoa. Ikrotoye niaraneshe anoa. O torshiniarate erana awa. O kutokushiniaterenea. Wa toshiniarane. Erotoya nashawa. O torshiniawa keshe. Erototo eranaka waka. Otoeshe. Torshini etigrato odoishini rene etirene atoroniana. Erotote rene eterene erototo inia tereshinia toroshina. Orototo erne tereshinia toroshiniato. Orototo irashini. Okoto koto. Ashea. O tirane shanrotohwe. Ikrunatte shinratana to shanaraha. Arutta shinrato torshinianyaha. Ia shanrotoyana atsha. Yurutoyaha. Torshana akana tore ni tershini atarana atoishe. Yurututo itere shnawa. Torshinya takasha tuhwe. Okunrisha itirana awa. Ikrut inisha. Ikrutu kotokashinyarta. Ah. Kiranu, Kiranu. Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana, Shayana Kotoriana, Akatakashinya. Oh, Shenirata, and Rototo Etrashiniete. And so we come back into the heart. I'm just hearing like we're dislodging some debris. Dislodging some debris. Yanasheo, Wakano. And I'm seeing like some of this debris is like thick sludge in like the riverbank, you know. Some of it's like boulders, like actual boulders, like ready to go. Now is the time for these obstructions, or what seems like obstructions, you know. It's all perfect really because we chose this path. But it's time for a lot of this to really go now, effortlessly. That does not mean easily. Yanasheo, 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 Yanasheo. What I mean by that is sometimes there are challenges, you know. We didn't come really for an easy path often because that's not how we grow. It's through our challenges. That's what I mean by that. But of course, there are always times for ease. There are always times for flow, and there are times of challenge. It's about balance, isn't it? Yanashil, Wakano. So I'm coming back to the solar plexus now. So let's see what else is coming up here. I'm getting a bit tangled. Let's see. Okay, so I'm hearing we are closing soon. So we're just coming back here. So heart and solar plexus now. Shayana Kotoriana. Just a few more elements to this. Again, coming to this point here at the top of the forehead. Yanasheo, Wakano. Oshwanira tishinyatoa. Otoe nishana. Otori shinirata awa. Otoshwanirate eta. Wah. Okuto shanirate ete. Erotufwe. Yaranashawa. Otoe shinirata. Ufwe. To anakanyasha. Drusha. O yaneyana. Drushana awa. Kotori shinirate. Erotufwe. Erotute de shanata tarashana owe. Drushina atarana atorinia ah. Drushini eke awa. Shana oa. O kenyarate esha. Atarana. I'm feeling like there's some quite like potent awakening energy coming on here, like really like this is time. Really like, whoa, this is interesting that I was able to do a video today, called to do one. I haven't been able to do much light language for the last 10 days or so. So this is needing to come through today. So I really hope it and trust it assists you in, you know, the most optimal way for you. Yanasheo. And so we rest within the heart. Shayana Kotoriana. Shwanaruto te shanaruto yeneshe. Eruto ena. Okonyara shaneruto inirashini autoye. Eruto inirashana ata erata. Eruto te rashini erana. Just a little bit in the solar plexus again here. Sheyana kotoriana akatorshina. Torshini etere 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 etere. Oh, okay. Something's wanting to clear here. Torshini etere 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 etere. Toshwanira tekereshina kotukata shina rotokanya tekeshi. Yoruto te ereshina atarene e ufwe. Yoruto kanakashiniato koshiniato 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 koshiniato. Ototo etere 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 etere. Oh yane yanoa. Oh aniane. Roshwanira tana. Otorine tereshe. So I just saw sort of something pop out from the solar plexus there. Sheyana kotoriana, sheyana kotoriana, sheyana kotoriana, akatakashiniha. So this is quite a cleanse. Maybe it's like a karmic cleanse, helping us with that process anyway. You might be going through quite a lot of shadow work still. This is a time where we, this eclipse season, really we're being asked to go even further within to meet what's here, to bring even more of ourselves into the light, of our shadows and wounds to be brought into the light, to be integrated. Just I'm just smelling a really strong perfume. Ooh, feeling very divine feminine presence. It's very much very strong divine feminine presence. Holding this space. Orenya tereshin otoe kisha. Yerutoi shenarato. Okonderate erashina awa. To shenarate enasha. Aya, aya, aya. Artuwa. Orte shenarate eshana oa. Yanasheo. 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 Yanasheo, Yanasheo, Yanasheo. Sheyanoya, Shenoya, Shenewa. So we just allow this to integrate through now. Feeling so much light coming through the heart center. I just want to see if there's anything else before we close. I feel like this is, for many of us, quite an abrupt sort of awakening of clarity and of, oh, you suddenly see what you weren't seeing, what you were missing. You suddenly see your patterns. You suddenly see the karmic patterns that are ending. You suddenly and it's like you can let go now. And it's like this pressure build up. It's like the pressure that's squeezing you into that knowing, that absolute remembrance and knowing of who you are and who you came here to be. That might not be a mental knowing though, which is where we get confused and we start going into sort of negative patterns where we go, oh, I don't remember, I don't know the details. It's not often mental. This is an intuitive knowing. This is a bodily remembrance. As you can see when I do my light language, right? This is not a mental thing. You can see what happens when I bring my gifts. It's an embodied flow of energy that is embedded within me, and that is part of my makeup and my blueprint and what I came here to, which is something is within you. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a cosmic process. It doesn't have to be look like this in any way, but there is something that is within you. And if you're called to watch my videos, there is probably some mystical aspect of you or in a divine feminine gift that wants to come back online, that wants to come into the light, that wants to be expressed more. So part of you wants to be in that full expression of your soul self, right? But there's just been a lot of wounding in the way. And it can feel it can feel so deeply painful and challenging at times to heal the pain around this. But this is the time when we're remembering that we're more capable than we ever knew or thought we were. We're stronger, we're more powerful than we ever could fathom. So this feels good now. Let's just bring all this down to ground. I'm just feeling very deeper within the earth now. Oh, yeah. Really grounding this down. A lot of this is us coming to our reconnection to Mother Earth as well. A lot of us are here to work more with the earth. And so we complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that was interesting, a lot more potent than I thought. I never know what's going to really come through. But this is also maybe an encouragement for you. You know, I don't plan my videos or have a topic. Sometimes I feel a topic beforehand, but mostly I just show up and say, I don't know what's going on. You better work through me, higher guidance, higher self. You know, I literally sit in front of the camera, turn it on and talk and allow. Obviously, I told you I do my prep work first, so it's very of clear intent and in a sacred space. And may this be of encouragement to you. I'm going to close there. I'm going to go and rest now and recover my energy a little bit. Although I feel quite alive right now. A lot of us are stepping up into more self-mastery. You know, this is another turn of the spiral. It's what we came here for. We're very much capable of moving through this, even at times when it feels really you are not. Believe me, I've been many a time on the floor in tears saying, this is just too much. And then I just always pick myself up and rise and say, actually, it's not too much. Actually, that's just the old ego, right? The old identity or the projections from others. So I'm just bringing something through the heart space now. So we are complete again. So I'm going to close. Thank you for being here, everyone who's watching. If you're watching still, thank you. It's an honor to bring my gifts through to gift to you. It's an honor to being part of this collaboration. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. Thank you so much for all the amazing, beautiful emails you send me and the comments that you leave. I read them all. I can't always respond, but I do read them all. Again, it's just I've had to take a bit of a break from how much I'm giving, because I'm learning that as I go here. I'm learning as I go, and how much to give and how much to receive, and all of the stuff, the karmic lessons I'm learning, right? So thank you. I'm going to close. I trust and pray you have a beautiful, transformative time through this eclipse season. I will be back when I'm able and feel called. In the meantime, you may come back to this video and replay it and see if there's other levels and layers as you move throughout the coming days. And if this calls to you, if you haven't yet subscribed, I invite you to subscribe or like and share. If you know anyone else who might be open to this, I just pray that everyone who comes across this will benefit. That's just my intention, without any expectation of outcome. Quite happy for people to be drawn to this or not. It's all about resonance. It's all about resonance. And so please check out my free offerings. I have a free weekly Heart Haven, which you can check out below every week. I'm doing as much as I can. Lately I've had to not do some because I need a bit more self-care. But this is a free space, and recordings are available if that calls to you. And I have a free light language transmission, which I will be updating soon. I'm feeling that, but I haven't done that yet. And if you want to connect with me, please leave a comment or reach out. But I'm going to close this video now with so much immense love and gratitude, and honouring of each and every one of you in your path. What a crazy, wild time we're living in, right? Keep going. Keep going. This is happening. This is really happening. We are transforming. We are birthing a new age. We are birthing through this, right? It's amazing. Excruciating at times, but amazing. Thank you. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Take care.